Hey, Amy. It takes a while, doesn't it? Roberto, Shalom. I'm doing okay. I have a guy that's from Nigeria that's trying to message me, and I can't do that right now. Okay, let me just move down here, see if I can. Okay. We're on. Hello, everybody. Shalom. I am Rabbi Galit Shira, and I'm doing okay this week. I still feel a little weird, but it's the heat is really doing a number on me, and it's heat, humidity, smoke, you name it. I've got a couple of chats open. I'm watching the Shalom chat. I'm watching you guys on Facebook. I have something open that I guess I maybe don't really need to have, but I'm okay, so I'll do this. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. There we are. Am I sure who I am? I'm pretty sure. I hope I am. And oh, hello. Hello, Marvin. Marvin is on the Shalom site. And okay. Things are moving along for me. I kind of came to a rather odd halt with my other unit that I have to sell. One of the most important pieces of document wasn't sent to the right people, so that held things up for until next week, I guess. So יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, לה 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 לה, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, לה 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 לה, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, 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 שבת כולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו יחד. The Baruch Hu, call to worship. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMivorak, Baruch Adonai HaMivorak leolam vaed. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Your love has embraced us always in wilderness and promised land, in good times and in bad. Night and day your Torah sustains us, reviving the spirit, delighting the heart, informing the soul, opening the eyes, granting us a glimpse of eternity. Because of your love, we shall embrace Torah night and day, in devotion and delight. Beloved are you, Adonai, whose Torah reflects your love. The Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God. Adonai is one. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. And these words which I command you on this day, you shall take to heart. Teach them diligently to your children, and speak of them in your home and away, night and day. Bind them as a sign upon your hand, and as a reminder above your eyes. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your house and upon your gates. Then you will remember and observe all my mitzvot and be holy before your God. I, Adonai, am your God. Adonai Elohechem emet. Adonai, our God, is truth. Micha mocha. And Shalom, Barbara. Worshipped. Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Are a consolation to your creatures, for in moments of forgetting, we but call to mind your care, and we're comforted. When we hope no more, a pattern in the snow reminds us of your loving kindness. Your dawns give us confidence, and sleep is a friend. You are here. We fail words to say, Matov. Oh, unfrozen? Oh, good. Sometimes it doesn't last long, and sometimes it's just frozen for the rest of the thing. I'm sorry, not my thing. It's probably all the thunderstorms and the whatever. Baruch atah Adonai, haborei sukkot shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Praise to you, Adonai, who spreads the shelter of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Oops. Yitgadal v'yitkadosh shemei Rabbah, ve'almad yivarach Yerutei, ve'yamlik malchutei, Yekonu v'yom, Yekonu v'chayed kol Beit Yisrael, Bagala, Bagala, v'zman karim, v'yimeru, Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevorach, le'alam u'lal me'amaya yitbarak, yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitallal, shemei kodesha b'richu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma v'imeru, Amen. Sorry about that. I have to go see if it's okay. My printer has an extension on it that just flew off. I just hope it didn't break it. No, I don't think it did. It just kind of made a weird noise and flew away. Yeah, come on. Maybe it goes this way. Well, I'll fix it later. Okay, the Amida. Adonai שפתי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא, אל העליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי הכל, אתה רב להושיע מוריד הטל, מקלקל חיים וחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, תומך נובלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מקבו קבע גבורות ומדומה לה, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ולמען אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מקיים הכל. Your printer broke? My printer breaks all the time, but not this one. This one's pretty good so far. The one I have one over at my office, and it just stopped working because I stopped using it. I'm sure if I took it in and had it refurbished and took the old 7-year-old ink out, maybe it would be okay. Please now say silently your own prayer from your heart. Say Shalom Bimroma, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol David Kedash me Rabba, Be'amadi Barakute, Be'amlik Machute, Dechayechon V'yomechon V'chayed Kobet Yisrael, V'agalau V'izman Karim V'imru Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabba Mevarach, Le'olam L'me'amaya Yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei l'kodesha b'richu le'ela minko birkata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran ve'alma v'imeru Amen. Maariv service, and we are reading from Shoftim, the Shabbat Triennial Year 1. And it's from Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 16 through 20. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, ve'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Shoftim v'shotrim titen lecha v'kol she'arecha asher Adonai Elohecha noten lecha lishvatecha v'shoftu et ha'am mishpat tzedek. Lo tite mishpat, lo takir panim, velo tikach shochad, ki hashochad ve'aver einei hachamim, v'salef divrei tzadikim. Tzedek, tzedek tirdof, למען תחיה, וירשת את הארץ, אשר אדוני אלוהיך נותן לך. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת, וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה. You shall appoint magistrates and officials for your tribes in all the settlements that your God Adonai is giving you. And they shall govern the people with due justice. You shall not judge unfairly. You shall show no partiality. You shall take no you shall take no bribes, for bribes blind the eyes of the discerning and upset the plea of the just. Justice, justice shall you pursue, that you may thrive and occupy the land that your God Adonai is giving you. Ruth Bader Ginsburg has that on the wall in her office in the Supreme Court building. She exemplifies that statement. She truly exemplifies it. There is no one I can think of, including maybe my grandfather. No other judge I can think of that just truly, well, except they all do. Most of them, anyway. They do try to pursue it. They try. I think she does a better job than most people we know, but but that's RBG. I'm not going to talk, well, let's see, I'll talk a little. Moses instructs the people of Israel to appoint judges and law enforcement officers In every city, justice, justice shall you pursue, he commands men, and you must administer it without corruption or favoritism. Crimes must be meticulously investigated and evidence thoroughly examined. A minimum of 2 credible witnesses is required for conviction and punishment. In every generation, says Moses, there will be those entrusted with the task of interpreting and applying the laws of the Torah, according to the law that they will teach you and the judgment they will instruct you. You shall not turn away from the thing that they say to you, to the right, nor to the left. It also talks about the prohibitions against idolatry and sorcery and all that stuff. But I got something just this morning actually, from a Rabbi Brian Denker, who is one of my colleagues, and he wrote something brilliant that I wanted to share with you as we enter the month of Elul. Elul is such a special month. It is one of the things they say about the word Ani Lododi V'Dodi Li is that Elul is the acronym for that phrase. And as we have been told many times, the Book of Solomon, the Song of Solomon, is a metaphor for our relationship with God. As we usher in the month of Elul, a holy and spiritual time where we connect and link our past to our present, and we prepare to account and seek teshuvah for our transgressions. Let it be written that this year, this journey is not only about accounting for our transgressions, but a year where we evolved reimagining the world around us. When the history of this past year is written, let it be written that as we begin to account for the years past, we do so not only to recognize those instances where we fell short, but we do so remembering our collective action these past many months. Let it be written that when a plague spread throughout our world, we sheltered physically in place, separated, but together as one world, one nation, one state, one city, and one community. Let it be written, when we were prevented from being a physical community, we found ways to still spread Shekhinah, welcoming those new and old into our communities, both near and far, zooming around the globe. Let it be written that when our hospitals were overloaded and we could not be there to comfort and tend to our friends and loved ones, we found a way through the compassion, strength, and bravery of frontline workers to take our places so they weren't alone. Let it be written when our friends, loved ones, and neighbors struggled. We found ways to support, comfort, and feed our communities. Let it be written that when we could not physically honor the lives of those lost to this plague, we found a way to honor their memories and comfort the grieving, holding virtual funerals and Shiva minions. Let it be written that when we could not attend the graduations and birthday parties of our mothers and fathers, sons and daughters, nieces and nephews, grandsons and granddaughters, we found ways to celebrate them with car parades and virtual happy hours. Let it be written that when we witnessed tragedy within our midst, we put aside politics, pulled together, and extended our hand in the spirit of friendship. We took to the streets of our town, pursuing justice, and equality for all. And we provided aid and relief to long-held adversaries suffering unimaginable destruction. Let it be written, regardless of our own personal political views, when our nation had been overcome by partisan bickering, impacting the health and viability of our democracy and our most vulnerable. We spoke out and we did our part, our duty, and voted to bring about the change we seek. And let it be written, in times when we could not physically be together with one another, we were reminded just how important togetherness is. And so, as we begin this holy time of year of our Yamim Tovim, and we take stock in recounting this year's past, let it be recounted and written that we endured as a people, as a community, and as a nation, but we emerged from darkness, a changed world, a more loving people, and a greater, more connected and spirited community. And so, let it be written that in this year's past, we did it together. And so together, may we all be blessed and inscribed in the year to come with togetherness, in good health and happiness always. May the Lord bless us and keep us. May the Lord be kind and gracious unto us. And may the Lord bestow his favor upon us and forever grant us peace. The Aleinu. Rabbi, I'm not going to try and read that, Barbara. It's interesting, isn't it? And Steph just joined us. And Shalom. And Shalom everyone from Steph. Steph, on Facebook we've got Barbara and Amy and Roberto and Barbara, and I don't know who else. Okay. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. No, darn it. We rise to our duty, to praise the Master of all, to acclaim the Creator. God made our lot unlike that of other people, assigning to us a unique destiny. We bend the knee and bow, acknowledging the Supreme Sovereign, the Holy One, exalted. We spread out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth. Something I need, and I don't want to get rid of it. Gosh, okay. Why is that so stupid? sorry, that's, okay. Such is the prophetic assurance, Adonai shall be acknowledged ruler of all the earth. On that day Adonai shall be one, and God's name shall be one. We're grateful, O God, for the healing powers, the gift of life and the healing powers you've implanted within your creatures. Sustain our loved ones through these days of illness with the courage and fortitude they need to endure weakness and pain. Help us to find ways to show our love for them so that we may be an influence for good in their time of need. And may all who suffer illness of body or mind know that you are with them, giving them strength of spirit as they struggle to recover. May their afflictions soon be ended, and may they return in health to family and friends. Now I'm going to go back over here and see if you guys have some names for me. Not yet. Okay. All right, I have a little list. I just received word that Moshe ben Etel, who is the brother of a colleague of mine, a rabbinic colleague, Simon Cowell, who broke his back in a motorcycle accident a couple of weeks ago, I think. Moshe Yaakov Hershel Hako ben Frimat, Shiron ben Sarah, Menachem ben Menashe, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Paul Lichtman, all COVID-19 victims, Amy Handley, Rabbi Adele Plotkin, Alan Bennett, Roland and Judy Hansen, Shendel bat Sharon and Chana bat Shendel. Marvin wants us to pray for Francis Johnson. Steph wants us to pray for your sister's cat, Maisie. I love it. And we will. And the Hare family. I'm praying also for Dana Glazer, who's, I guess, the son-in-law of a dear friend of mine. Maisie. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei HaCholim. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals the sick. I didn't see anything come up over here, so no, I guess not. The Mourner's Kaddish, and again, I have a little list here that I can use. I'm still praying for all those killed in the Beirut explosion. I don't even know if I don't think they've still found all those who are dead. Harav Adin Steinsaltz, Beverly Edenzum, Beverly Fletcher, Representative John Lewis, Pastor C.C.V. Vivian, Stephen Kibbett, Carol Blaine's brother, COVID-19 victims, victims of racial injustice. And, okay, Marvin, you're also saying Kaddish for Jerome Wagner, Roxanne Blument, and Rabbi Kaliminik Saul Stahl. Please join me. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba, be'alma divrach yirutei ve'amlich malchutei, b'chaye chon av yom echon, v'chaye de kol beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'yisman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehi shemei Rabba mevarach le'alam u'l'almei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal, shemei kudisha v'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shalom al Rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. I'm going to close with my song for peace. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. And thank you, Steph Zev. I like Zev. It means wolf. Thank you, everybody. I love all of you, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow. If not, watch Rabbi Blaine. My services start at 6 o'clock Pacific time, which is 9 o'clock on the East Coast. But, you know, what else have we got to do on Shabbat, right? Go from service to service to service to service. And on Saturday, 10:30 a.m. my time. Please be well, everybody. Please stay well, and so will I.